Hi, dear one. My name is Nanaya from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I'm a health and life coach. Let's talk today about why it's important to take a zero tolerance policy on stress. That's my challenge for you today. Why? The reason is our bodies have been ingeniously designed for survival. When something is very intent on eating you, it makes all the sense in the world that your body would stop digesting, it would stop healing, it would stop reproductive processes and regenerative processes. Even your fingernails stop growing and your immune system shuts down. And instead, all of these resources, all of your body's resources are shuttled to your arms and legs to be able to run quickly and to your brain to be able to think at lightning speed. The trouble is that in modern life, at least in the West, we tend to wallow in a corrosive bath of these stress hormones. Our body doesn't know when to shut off. It doesn't know the difference between a lion intent on eating us and a traffic jam, or our boss yelling at us, or our kids acting out in public, or whatever the thing is that really causes you stress. Our body doesn't know the difference between that and a life or death situation. Our body doesn't know when to switch out of this remarkable stress response. It doesn't know when to switch from the sympathetic fight and flight to the parasympathetic, the rest and digest, the heal and feel. And so we walk around in a chronic, low-grade stress response, and this is killing us. This chronic corrosive bath produced by the stress response is dangerous. It kills brain cells, it clogs arteries, it even unravels chromosomes. It's the culprit for a plethora of health issues, including us holding onto belly fat. We talked about that the other day, including sleep problems. It's been linked to depression and anxiety. It impacts our memory and our ability to learn. So are you convinced yet that this is a problem and that we need to take a zero tolerance policy when it comes to stress? Let's talk for a second about what you can do to help your precious body recover. First, it really helps to change our perspective on the stress response. The moment that we notice that our heart is racing, our stomach is churning, our palms are sweaty, our face is getting red, whatever the stress response is that you notice first, you could either get really bent out of shape and say, man, I am not dealing with this very well, and beat yourself up over it. Or you could take a deep breath and say, this is my remarkable body responding to a situation that I find stressful in a way that is going to pump blood into my extremities and blood to my brain to help me rise to the occasion, to help me rise to the challenge. My body is trying to help me. It is also my body telling me that I really care about this situation, and I do. So that's a good thing. When we change our perspective on our stress response, our body actually reacts in a healthier way. So that's the first point, change your perspective. Second is get connected. Caring and compassion actually extend health and longevity. Caring creates resilience and can actually counter some of the harmful impacts of chronic stress. So connect with your network, connect with your people, do acts of kindness. All of these things counter the harmful impact of stress. So that's the second strategy. Third is to breathe, to stop and to breathe. S.T.O.P, stop. S is to stop and take stock. really allow yourself to notice what is going on for you, what physical sensations you're experiencing, what thoughts, what emotions, what judgments. Allow yourself to experience all of what is happening, even if it's really uncomfortable. Because remember, what we resist persists. So allow it to be. Stop and take stock. T, take a breath. Allow your breath to be an anchor to the present moment, here and now. So in this moment, as you're breathing, that's all you need to do. Breathe in and out. And then O. O is open and observe. When you're ready, when the breathing has begun to do its work, begin to open your awareness to the outside world. And P is proceed with awareness and kindness and with an openness to new possibilities. When instead of reacting in our normal way to our stress response, we stop and go through these steps, S.T.O.P, new things happen. And to be open to new possibilities because we've changed the way we reacted. That's the third really useful strategy. And the fourth is movement, also known as exercise, but some people don't like that word. For some people, it's a real turnoff. So use the word movement. Any way that you get your body moving, your heart going. This is very healing, and it counters the damaging effects of stress. And it promotes a lot of other great hormones and chemicals in our body that feel really good. So set an intention this week to really actively notice when your body is reacting in the stress response, and to choose one of these strategies, to choose this magic pause, this 1 minute of stopping and breathing, to connect to someone who is safe and nurturing for you, to move your body, or to change your perspective, or try them all. Thank you for being with me today. Let's continue to practice together and take a zero tolerance policy on stress. Peace to you.